Let's rattle some rev limiters at Sandown. Race 3 of the weekend. Penrite Oil Sandown SuperSprint. Drop the clutch. Very even start between Davison and Van Gisbergen. Not much in it. And Davo prevails in turn 1. Here comes Shane down the inside though, and have a look at the gap they put on the rest of the field. It's monstrous.
They absolutely smashed the second row. They were so far ahead. They were 4 or 5 car lengths up the road.
Jake Kostecki's got a bit of a traffic jam going here. There are another couple of cars involved in it.
Chris Pither's won, and Macaulay Jones, I think, wasn't it?
Yep. So Shane tried every trick in the book there to try and round him up, and couldn't get it done. He had a dive up on the platform between turns 3 and 4 and tried to shortcut, and there's even more trouble there because of the junk on the racetrack. Now, can they get those cars moving?
Could be a safety car, couldn't it?
It could. So nice job, Will Davison, showing real intent to hang on no matter what, because he was copping it from every which way. Shane was maximum attack in those first few corners, and he didn't get by.
He did not, but it's not over, because he was having a real crack at him at the end of the back straight, and now he's parked himself in a spot. He'll be trying to force a mistake. We know how aggressive Van Gisbergen can be, and we know what track position in terms of clear air brings you at this venue. Now, you've got to be really careful now, because you don't know what's going on with the track surface. We saw that massive incident in the Dunlop Series in the previous race.
He's up the inside, Van Gisbergen. He's actually giving him a little love tap. So he was right on his rear bumper. We jump on board with Shane. He got a better exit. Can he convert? This is what happens when you've got an extra K coming out of that corner. Look at the side draft effect. And Van Gisbergen's trying to sweep to the lead. Davison hangs on 2 by 2 at turn 6. Where does this end? Shane shortcuts. Will does not yield.
That is excellent driving by both of them. But it's not over. Van Gisbergen will try to get around the outside down here. He'll try to hang on the outside, which gives him the inside. Crisscross. Oh, his teammates wrecked it for him. Seriously.
Wow.
He was trying to turn back the inside to do the crisscross at Van Gisbergen, and he got smashed by his teammate.
Damage. Damage for Will Davison.
Behind, he got damage. Collide with Anton.
So Will tried to fan the throttle, do the crisscross, chop underneath him.
Slightly bent, but I think it's okay.
And Anton had nowhere to go. And that's let Shane off the hook, who had a little bobble. Shane's actually had a little bobble there at turn 4. He'll be vulnerable here. So it slipped on the dirt, and now it could be the reverse situation. So watch for Davison to have a gigantic crack here. It's the guard robbing on the left rear corner of Davison's car. They're doing 265 kilometres an hour.
And I thought he reported that it was okay, meaning the steering was straight. But certainly that left-hand rear tyre.
Down through this section of the racetrack as Percat and Courtney get it on down here at turn 3, and ending somewhat poorly with both of them in the dirt.
Good save by James Courtney. He was a Parramatta Speedway driver there. They've had history, haven't they, Percat and Courtney?
Eyes forward, let me know if you got damage.
Now, Nick's got to run on both of them. Nick might lob down the inside of all of them here. Nick is on the run, and he's going to give it away. Whew. Thought that was going to be a massive incident there at the end of the straight. This battle continues for the lead. Race 26 in our championship season, and he had to have a little bit of a cover there, Croppo. He had to move it in the braking area. He didn't use all the road at all, then Van Gisbergen.
This weekend, he hasn't. In that first race, it was evident, and in this one, he hasn't had that same little extra burst of speed. Exactly the right question. Bryce Fullwood's coming in car 8. Andre Heimgartner's also been given the bad sportsmanship flag for exceeding track limits. And still it goes on.
Yeah.
Now James is going to try and pull the outside move. Oh, did he get away with it? He had the brakes locked. He might have a crisscross problem on the other side here. No, he gets out the other side and covers. Golding and Kostecki.
Ugly. what you said before on the previous lap.
3, 2,
30
1,
sent me
cue.
out of road
You
on
could
the
actually see
exit.
it coming.
On the entry to that corner.
Fair chance that Shane's going to snip him here, but he'll have a better set of tyres to deal with, Lucko.
And Croppo, remember these guys messed this up this morning. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. There you go, 3.5. They needed to do it. They did it. Game on.
Lee Holdsworth came in as well. Thank you for the update. So we'll get a time on Will. 4.1. Yours was a metric count, Larko.
Here it is.
He's very close. Down the inside, pretty much like the math was going to suggest. They've given him track position, but can he use these fresh tyres to his advantage, Will Davison?
They're going to park themselves in the weeds, aren't they, you think? Where's your money?
Well, at the moment, it's on Van Gisbergen and Davison, and for these guys to rub it up a bit too much. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to end. Possibly not well.
In fact, I want to be in Brock Feeney's car at the moment because he's right in behind them. And when that little bump does occur, because it does look like it's getting more and more likely. So will he have a crack down there? I'm with you, Croppo. I reckon the run into turn 9, down on road, he's locked the wheelies off! Off by himself. That's an unforced error. And you can see the reaction there from Tickford to the back of Chaz Mostert as he possibly can, right here. So he's so close, runs it just slightly narrower. He's got better tyre quality. And he's going to be able to get down the inside down here. Nicely done, Brock Feeney. Now he's got to also, from the dirty side of the road there, make sure that he doesn't outbrake himself and run wide. Very easy to, from a narrower approach, run wide, and then the crisscross from Mostert, but he gets away with it. Nice job.
He's got the margin down to 0.5 now, but we've only got 2 corners to go. Fantastic battle between these two top teams, lining it up out of the final corner for the last time at Sandown this weekend, and that's a beautiful drive by both those boys. Shane Van Gisbergen, congratulations, and Will Davison, both superlative performances. 0.4 of a second in the end between
Awesome drive, mate. Awesome drive.
the Ripple Ampol, Holden Commodore, and the Shell V-Power Racing Ford Mustang. And Shane understands the importance of that in full celebration mode. Nice work. So confirmation of the results for you this afternoon for our final race of the weekend. Shane Van Gisbergen over Will Davison. Brock Feeney returned to the podium for him since Tasmania. And then Chaz Mostert, Mark Winterbottom. Great to see Frosty amongst it. Tim Slade, they'll be pleased with that because they've been in the doldrums a little bit lately in the Cool Drive car. Scott Pye, you can probably echo those remarks. Then Thomas Randall, David Reynolds, Cam Waters. Cam will be really dirty with himself for what happened down there at turn 9. Will Brown just outside the top 10. And a couple of tales to tell for those that didn't have a great run at the start of the race and some of the damage that was done. But fantastic battle between the top 2 today.